Thank you, Sarah, and thank you everybody for coming in. And I extend my gratitude to our guests, our honorable members of parliament. Today, we are putting a meaning to Tamarod campaign, which has been going on for a couple of months now. Today, we're supposed to be joined in by Tamarod Coordinator in Australia, which is Mrs. Liliane Shaker. She is in Melbourne, but unfortunately she missed her flight this morning. So I'll have to speak on her behalf. I'm the coordinator of the Stool Party, but today is not about any parties, it's not about any organizations or associations. Today, only about Egypt. I'll just put a few words about what Tamarod is for our Australian guests, because most of the Egyptians would know what that is. It's basically a people movement, opposition movement, was created by a group of youth in opposition of the current regime. Most of you know about Muslim Brotherhood. Up until very recently, Muslim Brotherhood was classified as a terrorist organization. Now they are in power in Egypt. For the last year, it has been disaster. The country is a basket case. The candidate of the Muslim Brotherhood, Mr. Morsi, won the elections on deceit, gathering people around religious chants. And we know that people in the Middle East are very sensitive and very religious. So as such, they got deceived and voted for Mr. Morsi. It's arguably, now they're saying that it was rigged elections, and the other candidate won the elections actually by about 300,000 votes. But regardless, he won by 1.7% above 50. So 51.7%. Very narrow margin. Over this last year, Mr. Morsi has lost much more than that. As Sarah was saying, that instead of governing for all of Egypt, he just governed for the Muslim Brotherhood group. And as such, we've seen the state where the country now is. A group of youth gathered and moved a petition worldwide. Australia was a very big part of it. And as you can see, those hundreds of people, I guess all of them have signed the Tamarod petition. And now they're putting a meaning to it by coming out and showing and voicing their voice very, very loud and clear. So what that petition really is, it's an internationally recognized way of withdrawing competence from an elected person. It's not something gimmick. It happened in the United States. In fact, there is statistics that says there's 30 officials, elected officials in the United States in the 20th century. In the 20th century, they lost their position due to a petition like this. So please don't underestimate what we are doing. Tamarod has collected 22 million votes, 22 million signatures. Now, if you compare that to what Mr. Morsi has got, 24 million, thank you. I'm just getting my figure from the media conference yesterday. Yeah. And the idea is, Mr. Morsi won the elections by 13 million votes. So the idea is if you collect petition more than what the votes he got, then he should lose his legitimacy. So as I said, it happened around the world. We're not doing something that's a gimmick. And now, Mr. Morsi has lost his legitimacy. Most of the constitution guru in Egypt, they say that the president position is now vacant. Thanks to everybody who signed for Tamarod. I want to leave now the space for our guests to speak and also community leaders. But once again, everybody, I welcome you here. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you for making Australia proud. the Egyptian community in Australia is the best. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mansour.